After last week's video, it felt weird to kind of be like, oh, I painted my nails, or I practiced with a metronome. So moving forward, I would like to keep true to my goal of making more trauma-related videos and recovering from trauma and getting to a place where you feel safe. So I wanted to follow up last week's video with kind of like the easiest way to heal trauma, and to just get out of the past and be okay with the present moment, and not be stuck remembering or feeling threatened when you're at a party or you graze someone in the grocery store. How to heal that present moment. For me, at least, it has helped make me more present, or at least manage a present situation accordingly. To really understand this, we have to understand the idea of fight, flight, or freeze. And that is an idea or a response that the body goes through whenever it feels threatened. It's also known as your autonomic nervous system, your sympathetic versus parasympathetic nervous system. And essentially, in layman's terms, have you ever stood too close to the edge of a cliff and all of a sudden you feel this wash of adrenaline come? Your body starts to kind of tense up, your heart rate starts speeding up a little bit, your palms get sweaty. Well, that essentially is your sympathetic nervous system activating. It's releasing adrenaline, it's releasing cortisol, and it's getting your body ready to quickly respond to something that appears threatening. The other response is freezing. When your body feels so in danger, it freezes and then starts to release chemicals that start to numb pain. That often happens to people who have experienced trauma. They often find themselves in situations where they're either ready to fight someone, they're totally frozen with fear, or they bounce. Your body is remembering a very unpleasant time and attaching that memory to present day situations. So in response, your body decides, okay, I'm either going to fight, flight, or freeze. The goal of this is to activate our parasympathetic nervous system. It lets our body know, like, okay, nothing is going wrong here. I'm safe to relax. I don't need to defend myself at Trader Joe's, which has happened to me. Not literally having to defend myself, but feeling like I had to. So the first tip is breathing through your left nostril. I got this from a EMDR trained therapist who just said, breathe out of your left nostril. It activates your parasympathetic nervous system. And for the most part, it's worked. I just plug my nostril up. It's clogged right now. Okay. And I'll just start breathing out of the left nostril. And what it feels like is you get this, it's like this wash of relief. And this relaxes the shoulders. It softens things. And that's the goal with these tricks, to let yourself know, like, you're safe. You're safe in this present moment, and nothing or no one is trying to hurt you. The next step is producing saliva. With breathing through your left nostril and producing saliva, those are two very good and quick ways to activate your parasympathetic nervous system. They're good ways to calm yourself down, to take a lot of people say take a deep breath. Well, I found what's helpful for me is to breathe out of my left nostril or produce saliva. And I often repeat to myself, like, I'm safe in my body. And the more and more I do this, the more easily I'm able to remember moments of safety. The more easily I'm able to remember I'm okay. I can feel okay and safe. The next trick is kind of releasing a lot of trauma. And essentially what it is you stretch this part of your neck. And I think I heard this from Bessel who is the leading expert of trauma recovery and is a BU alum. What's up? But he wrote the book, The Body Keeps Score, which is essentially like the Bible of trauma recovery. But the trick is just to stretch this part of your neck, the right side of your neck. I usually lift my neck, close my jaw, and stretch that part of my neck, because trauma is stored in the body. As much as I was haunted by memories, I didn't pay a lot of attention to my body. I didn't notice when I felt distressed. It would just happen, and I wasn't aware. The benefit of these tricks is not only in regulating, something very scary, something very stressful, but it starts building this healthy habit of noticing yourself, noticing your body, and being in tune with kind of like the weather conditions of your body. It's not something that's present constantly, but when it gets cloudy outside, you're like, oh, it's cloudy. It might rain. I better pack a sweater because it might get cold, or I better pack a rain jacket. That's what these tricks essentially do. It helps you notice the changing moods in your body, the changing temperatures in your body. We're all human beings. We all have happy moments, sad moments, angry moments, and stressful moments. And at least for me in the beginning of this, I was entirely dictated, and my poor fucking family, my father and my stepmom, would have to deal with me whether it was a thunderstorm or a bright sunny day. And they didn't really know how to react because I didn't know what was going on. These habits and these tricks allowed me to be like, storm's coming. Let me do this. So I have an umbrella. And it makes going through my day a lot easier rather than through white knuckling it through my day. I can notice myself and be like, oh, I'm pretty stressed. And after I do these tricks, it alleviates. These tricks are meant to manage the present moment, manage yourself, regulating yourself, and realizing like, this isn't permanent. I'm not where my body thinks I am. I'm safe in my room. I'm at a grocery store. I'm meeting a potentially new person who is not that person. I'm okay. And I can get through this, and you can get through this. Maybe next time you find yourself in a fight, flight, or freeze situation, these tricks can help alleviate that and allow you to make that new friend, or chat up the grocery store clerk and just pass a smile onto someone's face rather than this dark cloud. I'm gonna fucking punch someone if they look at me. Like it's helped me realize there are other ways to get through my day. And there are a lot more pleasant ways to get through my day. And those pleasant feelings and sensations are okay and trustworthy again. So that's all I have to say. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope this helps anyone. I'll see you next Sunday.